welcome back to my channel. Today's makeup tutorial is going to be a Valentine's Day inspired look. I went ahead and created this bold red burgundy smoky eye, and I paired it with more of a neutral lip so that it is a little bit more wearable. So if you're interested in learning how to create this look, then just keep watching. First, we will be taking our Makeup Geek Chikadee shadow all over our lid as a transition shade. This does not have to be precise at all. We're simply applying this all over the crease so that we have a gradient effect. We want it to fade out to the highlight shade that we're going to place under our brow bone. Using a transition shade will also make blending bold colors out a lot easier. Next, I'll be taking this MakeupForever Artist Shadow. It's a really nice burnt orange. It has a little bit of a red undertone, so it complements this look perfectly. To apply this shadow, I'm using the Sigma Tapered Blending Brush. It is the number E40. This is a great brush for blending out the crease and diffusing any harsh lines. The key to mastering this eye look is to make sure that you are placing the shades first directly where you want them and then taking your brush and blending it out. You don't want to just slap on the color all over the lid because that's when things will start to get a little bit messy. So if you notice, I'm depositing the shade first and then blending it into the crease. Now I'm taking my MakeupForever Artist Shadow in the shade M-846. We will be placing this color into our crease, starting from the outer corner and working our way in. If you notice, I am directly placing the shadow and then kind of sweeping it out. Why I'm doing this is because I don't want to go in and keep layering and layering. I want to deposit color and then smooth the edges out. This will save you so much more time. After you have the saturation that you want, now is when you can take your fluffy brush and just diffuse the line in your crease so that it's not too focused in the crease and it smooths out, blending towards the transition shade we added first. Just taking my E40 brush again to diffuse any lines. Taking this plum shade, this is actually a MAC blush in the color Film Noir. Now this shade is a beautiful deep plum. We're going to use this to smoke out our look. As you can notice, I'm actually sweeping this shade out to give it a little bit more of a blown out effect. I don't want to focus it in like a circular shape. I want to blow out the shades to be a little bit more elongated. Now I'm taking the red shade from the Morphe 35C palette. Now this red is a little different. It's actually an orange based red. We're going to pop that onto our lid. For liner, I'm using my NYC Matte Black Liquid Liner, and I'm just going to go ahead and start off with my wing as usual. This makes it so much more easier for me. I used to start off with the inner corner and I found that, in my opinion, it was just a little more difficult for me to get that right angle. So try it this way if you're having trouble with liner, and it all takes practice, just very small strokes to begin with. For lashes, I'm taking the Lena Lashes in the style Gorgeous, and I'm popping these right on. I always let my glue get tacky first and then proceed to applying the lash. It just makes it so much easier and you don't have to worry about your lash slipping and sliding all over the place. I'm taking my MAC Film Noir blush again, and I'm going to use this to further deepen the crease a little bit more. Now this is something that I like to do after I do my liner if I'm using like black or anything, just because I find it easier and I have more control of where I want the darkness to begin. And I'm using a Morphe M506 brush to do this. This is a really small blending brush. It makes it really easy to deposit color and blend as well. Now it's time for liner. I'm using the LA Girl Glide Gel Liner. Also one of my favorite liners to use at the moment. It is super, super dark black. I have the problem where I can never find a liner that is jet black. They always claim to be and they always end up looking gray. This one is not. So definitely recommend this liner as well. This look wouldn't be complete without an inner corner highlight. So I'm taking Nylon by MAC and I'm just placing this directly into the inner corner to add that pop. Going in again with MakeupForever's M738, which is that second crease color that we applied. I'm going to use this to diffuse the black liner on our lower lashes. For mascara, I'm using the Benefit Rollerlash Mascara to coat my bottom lashes. Moving on to contouring and highlighting, I'm using the MAC Prolongwear Concealer in the shade NC25. And we're going to apply this on the high points of our face and forehead, bridge of the nose, under the eyes, and the chin. Those are the areas I usually highlight. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toast. I'm going to use this on the forehead, a little bit on the temples, and in the hollows of the cheeks. Everybody's contour is going to look totally different. I want to really emphasize the point that everybody has different face features, and no one's contour should be the exact same, just to throw that out there. Now I did already have my foundation on prior to this application. I used the MakeupForever Ultra HD Stick Foundation. I will list the shade that I'm in the bottom bar as well. Now we're just taking our same beauty blender and we're just making sure that everything is seamlessly blended into our skin. I'm taking my MAC 227 brush to blend out my nose contour. I like to use a brush as opposed to the beauty blender because I feel like I have more control over the product, and I want to make sure that my contour, my nose contour, is on fleek. Now I'm going to set the highlighted areas with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. To bronze the skin, I'm using MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Deepest, and we're going to warm up the perimeters of our face, including our contour area as well. Using Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer, we're going to further contour our face and our neck area because you know we do not want that double chin showing through. So we're going to then dust everything off, make sure there's no more translucent powder, and blend everything seamless. And I think baking underneath the contour just gives it the perfect touch. It gives you a much more cleaner contour, so that way you don't have to be super precise when you're doing your contour because you're able to clean it up at the end. To complete the face, I'm taking the Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlight and we're popping that onto our cheekbones. Alright, you guys are probably going to get super tired of seeing me use this same lip liner. This is Nars Salsa lip liner. It's the perfect liner for any lip color, and I'm using this to line my lips and filling it in with Dose of Colors Sand Liquid Lipstick. And this is the final look, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any requests for looks, please comment below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you guys.